Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft. So, not much is happening right now, if I could say so myself. So last episode, I was just rambling on about my quality of life. But this time, I'll try to keep it about Minecraft. But I'll ramble on about my life more at the end, if you guys don't mind. But anyways, one thing I did miss about last episode was objectives. Basically what I'm doing in the game right now. I don't think I was very I don't think I explained what I was going to do in the game. But right now, my main objective is to just explore. That's what I've been doing for the past couple hours I've been on here. Honestly, the amount of exploring I'm doing doesn't amount to anything. I mean, it does at some degree, but I'm kind of going nowhere in the nether right now. It's kind of just the same biomes and spookiness. But back to objectives, I'm just exploring. That's about it. I probably said that a good amount of times already. But that's what I'm doing right now because I don't have a clear goal as to what I want to do yet. So, what I'm going to be doing another is basically looking for another fortress or another bastion. And to my luck, I have not found one yet. And it seems to be like super hard to find one as well. I mean, I know the map is cheating, but it's pretty helpful. Even without a map, it's fine because no matter what, I'm going to be looking for it for ages. Just letting you know. As you guys see, I'm going to be exploring for a little while. So I'm just going to cut to the part where I find another fortress. Because it does take a while, believe me. So, after probably a good 30 minutes, I'm just kidding, maybe like 5 minutes, I finally found a fortress. And I kind of save my waypoint here so I know how to get out. And this is the part where I explore my surroundings, see if I can find anything good. And to my luck, nothing really. I mean, I do find wither skeletons here and there and blazes, but that's about it. Nothing too big. I mean, it is a fortress. Those are mostly the two enemies that spawn here. But that's kind of it. I just explore how big the place is, see if there's anything worth of value here. After a couple of minutes exploring, I find this blaze spawner and it goes pretty good. Just watch this and let me know what you guys think. After pairing some attacks and attacking back, I slay this guy and then I try to get this other one and then another blaze spawns and that happens. Do I recover my things from the nether? No, I do not. As much as I am disappointed in myself, as you saw right there, I don't go back. The journey I did in the nether, it was quite a long ways, so I kind of just give up here. Not necessarily give up, but I look for a new objective at this point. So basically after I died, I kind of just start again from the beginning. A little depressing for me, but it's just how it goes. But honestly, I am alright. I'm not like going feral or anything after I died. I mean, just a little bit inside, but nothing really bad. I mean, I can always start over. As you can see, I'm just making all my tools and armor again. And after that, I kind of just explore my surroundings again in the overworld this time. So basically, after going up this waterfall by my base, I kind of just look around a bit, and at a point, I came to a realization, you know what? I'm just gonna shear all these sheep, and that's kind of what I do. Never mind. I only shear 2 sheep. But I definitely do it more often. You'll see. After going up the hill and onto the other side, I do shear more sheep and then get a couple cows after this, you know, for extra food. So if you're wondering why some of the mobs and animals look different, it's because I kind of downloaded this resource pack that I thought would work, but it didn't. And I just kind of forgot to turn it off. So that's why you'll see some sheep and cows without eyes. It was scary at first because I didn't know what was wrong with them. I thought the world was cursed or something. So yeah, it was just a resource pack. So after killing a couple cows and stuff, I go over this hill and then I start mining for some coal. And, you know, I saw this pretty cool cave and the mines, they were yearning for me. I wasn't yearning for them, all right? It was just, they were looking at me different and they kind of, you know, wanted me to go in. I don't know what I'm saying, but, you know, I started exploring this cave after. So basically this whole session I'm just mining for whatever I see that's valuable, really. Mostly iron, gold, and some diamonds. Occasionally mobs here and there, but that's kind of about it. And I'll just cut to showing you guys the stuff I mine because I'm gonna try to take care of cutting and editing because I care. I just want to say sorry if the footage does get a little too dark at times. If you guys do see me not mining for redstone or copper yet, it's because I don't really need them at the moment. I think I do get them like later on through the other episodes I'm working on, but I don't really need them at the moment because I don't want to fill my inventory with things I do not need. I mean, I know it's important, but not what I'm looking for right now. And then at this point, you can see me mining diamonds because I'm just used to knowing that they're rare. And I remember watching Captain Sparkles and him saying, "Oh, diamonds are not as rare as much," in one of his episodes. I'm like, huh, maybe I should start mining more diamonds. So that's kind of what I do because I used to just mine for 3 to 5 diamonds, enough for a pickaxe and an enchantment table. And after that, I would just grind my levels to 30 and enchant my pickaxe to Fortune 3 just so I can get extra diamonds and mark down the locations of said diamonds I have found. But, you know, after I died, I'm just like, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna mine them and try to get better armor and tools and weapons because I feel like I'm dying too easily. And why not mine for them, you know? I mean, they're there. They're asking to be mined. Alright guys, after a little while, we decided to just head on up. And after that, we just get some wood because my shield broke. And without it, skeletons would dominate me. Also, this is where I kind of just make my diamond armor and stuff and tools. Because I do get tired of all the mobs doing so much damage to me. And you know, just for extra protection. After gathering some wood and making my armor and tools, I know I said I shouldn't cut as much, but right now I'm realizing I'm going to be just rinsing and repeating what I'm doing. I'm just gonna be killing a lot of mobs and getting more resources. So I'm just gonna cut to the mostly any main events that happen during my run. Funny how I said I wasn't gonna mine any redstone, but now I am because I had some free space. After a little more exploring, I found a little mine shaft that we explore and check out. Honestly, I would say this was a pretty good, successful run, at least mining wise, I would say. Honestly, pretty progressive in my sense. I've got 28 diamonds plus the armor and tools I have, so pretty big dubs. Right here, you guys are just gonna see me head up to the surface because I'm kind of done. And then after that, we kind of find land here and kind of just head on home. And then on our way back, we find a small village. So after looting them for a bit and sleeping, I decided let's actually head on home this time. Once I made it back home, I kind of just start putting everything away in my chest and I start making diamond armor. And also I make all the tools because I have so much diamonds. After that, we kind of just go on a coal mining spree because I realize I don't have that much. After grabbing quite a lot of coal, I decide again to why not explore this cave that's right under my house. As you would have expected, I just gathered more materials, more loot in the mines because I can't stop yearning for them. So after quite some time, I just decided to, you know what, let's just head back. So my current objective right now is I'm going to be taming a horse. And with that horse, I'm going to do some more exploring and also getting resources such as wool and cows. So if you're wondering why I'm gathering wool, I'm gonna be making a lot of beds and using them for the nether. Basically looking for netherite. That's kind of the best way I look for netherite because man, honestly making TNT, a lot of hard work. You gotta kill a lot of creepers. If you think about it, just shearing sheep, definitely the way to go. A lot easier. And also while I'm mining these sheep, or I mean shearing them, I'm also exploring the land a little bit to, you know, see what's around my surroundings. After exploring for quite some time, I do find a jungle biome, which is pretty neat. Honestly, after that exploration, I kind of just got tired and decided to head back home. So at the top of my home, I decided why not make a sugarcane farm, and the purpose for books and papers and also for good reason, which were those reasons I gave. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I'm going crazy. And we also grow our bamboo for scaffolding because it's super important for later on. So once we finished with our sugarcane farm for now, we decided why not work on our little caveman house. As you see right here, I'm just digging kind of like a strip to connect the two caves to, you know, my main cave, like that second cave you guys saw up there. And just telling you now, heads up, I do not use this part of the cave. The only part I use is where most of my main stuff is. I did have a really cool vision for this really big part of the cave, but I never worked on it, and I will never work on it. But you know, this was kind of just my small little home for right now. Do I ever come back to making it better? Do I ever improve on it? To be honest, no, I don't. Yeah, it sounds kind of depressing, but don't worry, I do make an actual house later on, just not right now because I don't even know what's wrong with me. I'm just kind of in the process of getting all the things I need and I want. So what I'm mining here is kind of my area of housing. It's big enough. I definitely do have a lot of room. You'll see it get expanded more. Right now, I'm just working on, how I said, just the area. In this little corner you see here, it's connected to the top of the cave where the waterfall is. So basically, I'm gonna be building a stairway up there. But later on, you'll see that the stairway doesn't work. So I kind of just build a water elevator because it's more useful. So right here, you can see how I have it laid out. I believe it's a 5x5. I had this really cool stairway envisioned in my head, but when I did it, it's kind of disappointing. And you guys will see. After doing some mining for a little while, I finally reached the bottom and or top from, you know, doing the elevator I want. And honestly, it looks great at first, but seeing how I want it envisioned, I don't know. It didn't really suit how it looked. So, yeah. Right here, I kind of just got distracted and decided, why not expand the sugarcane farm? Right here, you'll see me go back into the mines. I'm just going down here to get deep slate because deep slate is such a good block, a nice block really. At least my favorite kind of building block. Right here, you'll also see me do kind of a quarry here, just mining a whole lot of deep slate because I'll be needing it for that elevator I said I'm going to be doing. But turns out I'm not going to be doing it. So I kind of just wasted my time. But not at the same time because, you know, why not have excess deep slate somewhere? Once I had all the deep slate I needed, I made a stone cutter because it's pretty helpful. And this is where I start to make slabs and stairs for the stairway. Here you'll kind of see the process of how I'm doing it. It doesn't look the greatest. As you can see, it looks kind of funny looking. And I'm like, dang, this doesn't look really good. So when I reach the top, it just looks really chopped. Yeah, as you can see here, it's just like, what am I doing? So I'm redeciding or I'm reevaluating my decisions here. I mean, look at how depressing this looks. I don't know, I was imagining something more a little spirally, something a little more roundish, but I don't know, I just couldn't, it just didn't come to how I wanted it to look. So I tried to improve on it, but what you see I'm doing here, it just doesn't look good. So I'm like, dang, I think it might be time to get rid of it. After doing so, I decide I'm gonna build another layer that goes down to the cave I'm usually down in. And you'll see me explore with my horse to try to go get some help from the ocean so I can build the water elevator. Once I had enough kelp, I decided to just head back and dig all the way down to the cave I wanted to. Once I reached the bottom, a creeper happily greeted me, and I was like, oh man. And also a zombie was there to greet me as well. Then after that, I kind of just lit up my surroundings and kind of try to get familiar with where I was. At this part, I decided to make a little ledge and thinking on how I wanted how I wanted to set up the elevator. So these deep slates were there to show me how I wanted them done. And then there are also how I wanted the whole walls to look with deep slate, but I never did it because I was too lazy. Right here, I got kind of sidetracked because as my sugarcane farm was growing, I did harvest them here and there in between cuts, and I had enough for at least for an enchanted table. And what I'm mining here is where I'm gonna place it, and I thought it was a pretty nice spot. And as you can see here, I got pretty lucky with my enchantment, but I was missing Unbreaking 3, so I was a little sad about that, but it was alright. I still got fortune. Sadly, my sword did not get lucky, but you know, that's alright. So after I enchanted my pick, I decided to explore a little bit with my horse to get some sand. And after I got some sand, I just headed on back home. And I also made all these furnaces to smelt it. So once the sand finished smelting, I used the glass. Sorry, I used the glass here to build all the way around up the magma block and the soul sand, so I can use the kelp to, you know, for an elevator. As you see here, not my finest work, but it works. As long as it works, I was pretty happy. And thinking about it, the magma one really wasn't as useful, but you'll see me going through it down a lot here and there. And later on, I realized, why do I even need this when I could just jump down, making it way faster instead of being slowly transported down the magma block. I didn't realize this until probably near the end of all these episodes. But yeah, just just letting you guys know. Right here you can see again, I'm just gonna be digging straight down to the cave, and I'll also be ending the episode here. But don't worry, next episode is gonna come out soon, guys, I swear. Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching, and please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Alright, bye bye everybody.